We are CompileHer. We're a board of University of Chicago students. It's an educational outreach RSO dedicated to gender parity in STEM fields. And so what we do is we design hands-on activities that are produced to introduce middle school girls to tech and STEM and CS concepts. And so our biggest event of the school year is the Tech Capstone. And we brought about 200 middle school girls to campus. We split them up into groups that are all paired with a mentor, and we take them around to these different classrooms that we booked the entire quad for, with all these different activities in order to introduce them to STEM and tech and kind of get them excited about it in the future. And the whole point is to combat the gender gap in these future generations.
The workshop that's going on right now is called Mazes, and it's basically an activity to teach the girls how algorithms work, how we give commands to computers, and how specific you have to be. So the girls are asked to put on a blindfold, one of them does, and then the rest of the girls have to give them certain commands, go forward, turn right, turn left, to get through to the end of the maze. So that's easy enough, and then we give them extra challenges like having to hold up a sign and read it to someone else, like a transmitter, or doing it with noise all around the room, or anything like that, to teach them all the challenges that can go into making an algorithm.
Right now we're guiding students through the design of a chocolate factory, where Oompa Loompas are carrying large pots of chocolates. So the idea is for students to start thinking about interface design, which is leading to human-computer interaction, which is a huge, very popular field in computer science now. So by thinking about how you can interact with everyday objects, you can start thinking about how to interact with web applications and with other digital devices, and how the human experience affects the software design.
For much of the class, we were letting the girls explore the problem of coloring maps with markers and trying to use as few colors as possible, okay? With the goal that neighboring countries should have different colors, okay? But it turns out to have deep mathematics behind it. And one thing that emerged is the observation that it seems like any map you draw of different neighboring states, you can always properly color it using only 4 colors. We talked about the fact that there's a simple algorithm or problem-solving routine to decide whether 2 colors are enough for a given map, but it seems to be much harder to use 3 colors or to decide that that's not possible. So ultimately this becomes an open problem, whether this can be done efficiently or not by a computer or by humans, really.
We want every single girl to walk away feeling like they are super, super excited about something and also very proud of themselves. And so for this event in particular, I'm hoping that a lot of these girls walk away and be like, you know, you don't have to start thinking about it now, obviously, for middle schoolers, but maybe one day I can see myself in the shoes of some of these scientists and researchers, all these cool software developers, etc., even if that's not something that they can see right now.